Okay, anyway, let's get started. Adam, you were saying something just now, Adam? You got to let me know which one again, because you know why? You look at the chat dah berlambat. I can't see where's your question again. Adam, can you please post your question? Okay. So guys, today I'm going to finish off with Trigo because last week there were some questions which I tak sempat nak do with you all. Okay. Yes, correct. I got no time to be bored when teaching the Monday batch. Correct. Adam says 6C. 6C, 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 6C. Are you talking about this one, Adam? Is this the one? Adam, please confirm yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Loud and clear. All right, now guys, actually, right, I want to do this. Not just number 6, I want to do number 5, 6. I'm going to focus more on the use of the compound angle formula, the tambah tolak punya formula, and also the double angle formula. And double angle formula can also translate to half angle formula. Okay, so let me just bring your attention to this. Okay, now bagi mereka yang ada calculator yang baru, with a new calculator, you do not need to memorize this table because your calculator can handle it. But this is a very useful formula. Okay, you have this already, so I'm just going to take it out here and leave it somewhere so that I can come back to it often. Okay, I can come back to it often. KD, bagi pelajar KD, I think you all know who's Haziq, right? Adam, you can Haziq kan? Form 5.
What did he do, sir?
Nothing. He actually created a video montage and sent to me, Teachers Day montage with all the teachers. It was so cute. Aduh. Haziq.
Wah, saya expose saya, sir.
Oi, Haziq di sini. Haziq, you tak pakai baju ke?
Apa dia?
You tak pakai baju ke?
Pakai.
Kenapa nampak macam tak pakai baju? You
Seksi, sir. Seksi, sir.
Seksi sangat. Terlampau seksi. Haziq is here. Chloe says post on my Insta. Yeah, I'm going to edit out and post. And post. Aduh. But Haziq, thank you very much, Haziq.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure the teachers are all very, very touched. Semuanya menangis. Aduh. Okay. So, we have this formula. This formula here ialah untuk sine 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree. Special angles, huh? Special angle. Right. Okay, now let's carry on. You can discuss about my IG postings later. Okay, now let's start with question number 5. Okay, look at question number 5, number 5. Okay. All right, now for question number 5 here, where is it? Okay, there you go. All right, now like this, okay. Number 1, all you have to understand is this. Dia bagi dua benda. Number 1, they give you sine alpha. And number 2, they give you sine beta. So I tell you what, we do not need to draw a triangle, tak payah. Okay. So here, because they give you sine alpha, I'm going to start with sine alpha. So they kata sine alpha sama dengan 12/13, and then they give you cos beta sama dengan -3/5. Okay. Now, when you do this kind of questions, right, your textbook will tell you to draw a triangle. Tak payah sebenarnya. Okay. All you have to understand is that open your eyes and nampak tak they tell you alpha is acute. Acute maksudnya sudutnya ialah sudut tirus. That means less than 90. Okay, less than 90 degree. So tirus ataupun acute maksudnya sukuan yang pertama. So sukuan pertama, what is special ialah sine positive, cos positive, and tangent also positive. Basically, semuanya positive. Everything is positive. Okay, so I know that sine is O. Wrong one. Okay, I know that sine. I need my pen. Okay, sine ialah O dan H kan? Sine, S-O-H, okay? Sine ialah O dan H. So we have 12 and 13. Do you all remember that you guys were supposed to memorize your Pythagorean triple? You have 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25, and the other one ialah 8, 15, and 17. Yang ni sebenarnya you orang belajar sejak form 3 lagi, okay? Your 4 Pythagorean triples, okay? So from here I see got 12, got 13, ada 12, ada 13. Maksudnya the missing number here will be 5. Kalau 12 ialah O, 13 ialah H, maksudnya 5 ialah A. Dah siap, simple. Okay, you know why? Because from here, dengan menggunakan 12, 13 dengan 5, which is the O, H dan A, I can also determine other things. For example, dari sini, I can tentukan cos alpha. Do you remember So cos ialah AH. So A 5, H ialah 13. And then tangent alpha. Tangent ialah OA. So O ialah 12, A ialah 5. Done. Tak payah lukis segitiga. Because you draw segitiga pun tak ada extra mark. There is no extra mark. Okay, so please understand that. Okay. Now the cos pula. Okay, so from here the cos ialah A dan H. Tapi yang ni dia kata, you are told lah, this one here is, if you look at the question, they tell you yang ni beta. Beta, mana beta? Beta is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle maksudnya sudut cakah. So cakah maksudnya in the second quadrant. Okay, sukuan yang kedua. Sukuan yang kedua, remember your ASTC. Sukuan kedua, sine positive, cos negative, tangent pun negative. Okay, so those two are negative. Understand? So from here now I have this is 3, 5. Okay, 3 and 5. Hang on, I need to mute all of you. Okay, I hear background noises. Okay, so cos ialah A dan H. Since ada 3, ada 5, that means the missing number ialah, the missing number here is 4. Okay, the missing number here is 4. 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5. So A dah label, H dah label, that means the 4 will be O. Understand? Okay, so dari sini I can also tentukan sin beta. Sin is OH. O is 4, H is 5. Done. Next one, I can also determine tangent beta. Tangent ialah OA. O is 4, A is 3, except yang ni kena ada negatif. Because sukuan kedua, second quadrant. Understand? Okay, dia cakap the angle is obtuse. So obtuse angle, sine positive, cos dengan tangent, they are both negative. So once we determine this, now we can answer all the questions here, A, B, C, and A, B, and C. All right. So let's start dengan yang pertama. The A question here, dia minta sine bracket alpha plus beta. So I'm going to copy the formula first, just to make sure that you guys understand the correct usage of the formula. Okay. So sine A alpha plus beta. So the formula ialah sine A plus minus B sama dengan sine A cos B plus minus cos A and then sin B. Boleh faham tak? Okay, so when we ganti the formula, okay, yang ni the alpha tukar jadi, A become alpha, B jadi beta. Maksudnya semua yang A ialah alpha, semua yang B ialah beta. So which means here this will be alpha, this A pun jadi alpha, the B jadi beta, yang ni pun jadi beta. Boleh faham? Okay. That's how you pakai the formula. Number 2, okay, nampak tak? According to the formula, this one here ialah plus. So when here is plus, this one also become plus. So now we ganti. Now we replace. Okay. So the sine alpha we take from what we have determined just now. So if you look at your this yang sebelah kanan ni, sine alpha is 12 per 13. So we ganti. So this is 12 per 13 multiply dengan cos beta. Cos beta mana cos? Cos beta negative 3 per 5. Okay, negative 3 per 5. So this one here ialah negative 3 per 5. Tambah cos alpha. So we pakai balik yang ni. Cos alpha ialah 5 per 13. 5 per 13. Okay, so we ganti. This is 5 per 13 multiply dengan sin beta. Sin beta ialah 4 per 5. That's it. Okay, then you kira lah. Now, usually for this kind of question, jawapan dia bukan perpuluhan. Biasanya jawapan ialah pecahan. It will be a fraction. So, how am I going to calculate this? Well, this one here, when you multiply, bawah here 13 times 5, 65. On top 12 times negative 3 ialah negative 36 tambah 5, 4, 20 over 65. And then you simplify. Okay. So that means it becomes one fraction. So the whole thing here over 65 atas negative 36 tambah 20 become negative 16 over 65. And that's it then. Okay, boleh faham tak? So like I said, I think the most important here is maybe the formula you all know how to use. It's just that you need to know that dia bagi sin alpha, you have to cari yang lain. Dia bagi cos beta, you have to cari yang lain. So the words here that you need to open your eyes and pay attention to is number 1, acute ataupun tirus. Maksudnya sukuan pertama. Jadi semua ialah positif, sine, cos, tangent. And then the next one ialah obtuse ataupun cakah, maksudnya sukuan kedua, maksudnya only sign positif, cos dengan tangent ialah negatif. Okay? And then the rest just fill in the blank. Isi tempat kosong. So the A ada buat, I pakai the formula and then fill in the blank. The B and C pun diorang boleh buat kan, pakai the formula and then fill in the blank. Okay, but let me remind you again, bagi B because ialah cos, bagi cos kalau kurungan tambah, when you pakai the formula, the other side become tolak, opposite, okay? Opposite. Alright, so I think the B and C orang boleh buat because like I said, today I'm going to pick out certain highlights and discuss with you all, okay? Tolong bagi nama penuh. Oh, wrong stuff. Okay. Alright, guys. Are you alright? The question number 5 tadi, boleh kan? So I think that one should be no problem, okay? So if you guys got no issue with that, okay, I'm going to move on to apa ni, Adam punya soalan. Adam ask for question number 6, nombor 6, okay? Sebenarnya nombor 6 dengan nombor 5 lebih kurang sama saja, okay? Almost the same, okay? Almost the same. Alright, so let's take a look at question number 6 then. Okay. So let's see. Question number 6. Nombor 6 tadi. Okay, question number 6. All right. Okay, so nampak tak question number 6, once again dia bagi sin X and then they tell you X ialah acute ataupun ialah tirus. Maksudnya sukuan pertama. So once again, remember sukuan pertama, first quadrant, sine positif, cos positif, tangent also positif, semuanya positif, okay? But we can find the rest. So I'm just going to sambung here first. So maksudnya dia bagi sine X sama dengan 12/13, okay? Menggunakan sokatua asas, I know sine ialah OH. So I know kalau ada O dan H, the 12 and 13, missing number ialah 5, that means 5 ialah A kan? Okay, 5, 12, 13. Okay, that is your set bagi your Pythagorean triple. Okay, and dari sini I can also determine cos. Cos ialah A 5 dan H 13. Tangent X iaitu O 12 over A. A is 5. Okay, so I can find the missing one. You are meant to find the missing one. Okay, nah dikata tanpa menggunakan sifir atau calculator. That means you have to know. Dikata for the first one, cos pi over 2 tambah X. Okay, so dari A, I'm going to do this very quickly. So yang ni ialah cos pi over 2 tambah X. Pakai dia punya formula. Now you already understand that yang depan ini ialah A, yang belakang ini ialah B. So sila rujuk formula. Okay, the formula for the cos, the A tambah tolak B. Just remember that kalau bracket dia lah tambah, yang sebelah satu tu become tolak, opposite, terbalik. Okay, so this means we will get cos pi over 2, cos X tolak, sin pi over 2, and then sin X. So I apply the formula directly. Boleh faham? Okay. Rujuk formula. Semua yang A tukar dengan pi over 2. Semua yang B tukar dengan X. Kurungan dia tambah. Sebelah kanan become tolak. It's just the opposite. Okay. So I think that one you guys can understand. Okay. Alright. Now we ganti. Now because it says here tanpa menggunakan sifir atau calculator. Without using your calculator. Well, not to say that you cannot use calculator. Maksudnya you can. Tipu-tipu sikit. Okay. So please take note that yang ni ialah pi. Yorang tahu pi ialah 180. So pi over 2 sebenarnya 90 kan. So that one you can press calculator sebenarnya. You can. You still can. Okay. So if you take your calculator and you press, contohnya yang ni cos pi over 2. Maksudnya 90 ya. So you press cos 90. So cos 90. Then you see that jawapan dia become kosong. Okay. So this one here when I replace cos 90 is 0. Cos X I ganti dari sini. Cos X is 5/13 nampak. 5/13. So here 5/13. Tolak sin pi over 2. Remember pi over 2 90. So when I press sin 90 I get 1. So this is 1. And then sin X tadi ialah 12/13. So the front part becomes 0. So answer is just negative 12/13. That's your answer for A. Okay, yang tu jawapan bagi A. Okay, so although when they say don't press calculator, sebenarnya boleh, because like 1 and 0 you will get, 1 and 0. But if you get decimal number which you're not supposed to, that's because you got special numbers like 60 and 30 and 45. Then you have to rujuk the table tadi, atau you refer to this new calculator. Then you can get your answer without decimal. Okay, all right, that's your A. Okay, now the B pula. Okay, question B. Question B dia kata cari nilai bagi second square X. Okay, number one, you orang faham tak? Second square X yang ni, you must understand that second square X sebenarnya bermaksud second X bracket and then square. So I'll do step by step lah. So pertama sekali, second square X maksudnya second X bracket square. Second, this is sebahagian dari formula yang you orang kena hafal. Okay, second, because you got 1 over sine, 1 over cos. Second ialah 1 over cos. So sebenarnya 1 over cos X square. Because cosec ialah 1 over sine. Okay, cosec ialah 1 over sine. Okay, now we ganti. So this is 1 over cos X. We know from just now, nampak, cos X is 5 per 13. Okay, cos X ialah 5 per 13. So I ganti masuk. So here 5 per 13 bracket and square. Okay. Now sebenarnya satu bahagi dengan pecahan kita boleh terbalikkan. I can inverse it. So it becomes 13 over 5 bracket square. I square up and down. You can press calculator, doesn't matter. Okay. When they say tanpa menggunakan calculator, because there are certain numbers yang khas yang jawapan dia bukannya perpuluhan. So 13 square will give you 169 over 25, and that's it. Okay. So yang ni ialah A and B. Okay. You look at the A and B first, and then I'll sambung dengan yang C. Okay, so sebenarnya when they say tanpa menggunakan calculator, I remind you again that you are not supposed to write your answer as perpuluhan. Okay, your answer must be exact value. Okay, your answer must be exact value. Okay, if use 1 plus tangent square X for which one? Or you want to pakai the formula, pun boleh, but complicated, right, Liting? I mean, yes, it's complicated. Okay. Kejap, I got one thing to address here first. Mana? Hang on, one of the staff is asking me a question. The problem is, yang ni lah Taufik, is it? Taufik? Amina, okay. So confirm, Okay, all right. Okay, done. All right. Balkis, yeah, I can't do that, Balkis, because again, privacy issues. Okay. All right. Okay, let's sambung. Sorry about that. There's some issue just now. Some student tersilap masuk. Okay, right. Now, next one. Adam, you were saying question number 6C, kan? Okay, so for question number 6C here sebenarnya, okay, I can understand why you might feel it complicated, because 6C dibagi cosec X tolak and then cos, lepas tu kurungan negative X. Okay, so here's the problem, okay. What does it mean by cos negative X? So I tell you what, when you do your add maths, when you do trigo, right, you tak pasti kan? So I tell you what, let's take a look at the calculator. Okay, you can, okay. So what I'm saying is this, okay, so if you try and press, let's say lah, in your calculator, cos 60. Okay, nampak tak? Cos 60, the answer you get is 1 over 2. Okay, jawapan dia sama dengan 1 over 2. Okay, now we try and see what happens if I press like this. Cos, but negative 60. Nampak tak? Okay. So cos 60 I dapat 1/2. When I tekan cos negatif 60, jawapan dia masih lagi 1/2. The negative 62 tak, never affect. Dia tak affect. Okay. So in other words, kesimpulannya, okay, from here, right, what I can observe ialah cos negatif X sebenarnya sama dengan cos X tanpa negatif. It's the same. Understand? It's the same. Okay. So for that reason now, I can then make this become cosec X tolak cos X without the negative. Okay, you understand this? Okay, so cosec X tolak dengan cos X because cos dengan negative X dia sama dengan cos X saja without the negative. Okay, so now we ganti. So I know cosec is equal to 1 over sin tolak yang ni cos X. So 1 over sin, mana tadi? Sin is 12 per 13. So 1 over 12 per 13 tolak cos tadi sama dengan 5 per 13. So here 5 per 13. So when you flip this around, it becomes 13 over 12 minus 5 per 13. And then calculate. Okay, calculate. Of course, they say don't pakai calculator, tapi sebenarnya boleh pakai calculator. It's just that it means that your answer must be a fraction. So for example, yang nampak, this is 13 per 12, okay? And then tolak 5 per 13, kan? So you get 109, okay, over 156. So 109 over 156. And that's it. Okay? Adam, are you okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So sebenarnya tak payah hafal. If you look at your revision book, you will see some questions, some books, right? They give you a formula to hafal. Tak payah. So what I do is I just refer to my calculator. Use examples. Like I said tadi, when I press the calculator, cos 60 become 1/2. When I press cos negative 60, juga 1/2. This means that the cos positive dan negatif sebenarnya no effect. No, you can't write decimal. Tolong jangan pakai decimal. Okay, tolong jangan pakai decimal. Okay, tolong jangan pakai decimal. Okay, because when they say without using calculator, that means right answer must be in exact form. That means pecahan, no decimal. Question A. Question A. I got the sign from basic identities. Which one you mean? Which question A you mean? Number 6. Okay, number 6A yang ni. Okay. I got the sign from what? Basic identity? No, not from basic identity. This one here, you get from here. Nampak ni? This one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You have to use the sign X yang dia bagi, and you have to build the others. Got it? Adlina? Okay. You got to build from the others. Okay. Elisa kata question number 8. Okay, I'll get there. All right. Boleh faham? Okay. Now next one, nombor 8 pula. Okay, nombor 8. Okay. Nombor 8. Oh, yang ni. Okay. Okay, kejap. Adlina is confused with this one. Adlina, can you tell me what you confused with? The A yang mana? Yang ni, is it, Adlina? Number 6 kan? A kan? Okay. Okay, here. Very simple. Let me just go through one by one. Okay, let me go through one by one. Okay, pertama sekali I think maybe it's better if I write a formula. Okay, so to do the A, maybe some of you pun confused, but you don't segan to speak up. Okay, never mind. Yang ni the formula dulu. Formula ialah cos A plus minus B sama dengan cos A cos B tolak tambah sin A sin B. Faham? Faham, Adina? That's the formula. Okay, that is the formula. Okay, yes. So now what happened here is that yang A ni kita tukar jadi pi over 2, the B ni tukar jadi X. Boleh faham tak? So semua yang A kita ganti dengan pi over 2, semua yang B ni kita ganti dengan X. So when I apply the formula, you faham tak? Yang ni menjadi cos pi over 2 tambah X. Ini bermaksud semua yang ada A ganti dengan pi over 2. So maksudnya cos pi over 2. Semua yang B ganti dengan X. Mengikut formula, kalau kurungan dia ialah tambah, dan yang sebelah kanan ialah tolak. Okay. So sin A, that means here sin pi over 2, and then yang ni sin X. And then we gantilah, faham tak? Okay. Alright, good. Okay. Alright. That's why I said, tak faham tanya. It's okay. No problem. Alright. Most important is you got to understand, because again, you all know by now, online learning is a bit different from normal class learning. Okay, so coming back to question nombor 8, Elisa kata nombor 8 dibagi ni, okay, no problem, sama juga, nampak tak? I want you to underline important keywords that you're going to be referring to. What I mean is, dia kata tangent alpha sama dengan K, dia kata acute angle ataupun sudut tirus, nampak? Tirus. That means, remember, acute is first quadrant, sukuan yang pertama, first quadrant. So, you tak payah nak lukis the triangle, no need. Drawing triangle got no marks sebenarnya. Okay, got no marks. So, first, tangent alpha sama dengan K. Now guys, you faham tak? Sin cos tangent, we call this a trigonometric ratio. Ataupun in bian dipanggil nisbah trigonometry. Apa itu nisbah? What is ratio? Ratio is actually a fraction. So, dia kata jawapan dia tangent sama dengan K. So, you faham tak sebenarnya yang ni ialah K per 1? It's K over 1. Okay, it's K over 1. So here I have to draw a triangle because we have to do some basic. Okay, for here, because it's K, not a number. Kalau number like 512, I tak payah draw a triangle. Or if number like, for example, 68, I tak payah draw a triangle. But now ialah huruf ialah K. So I'm going to draw a basic triangle. Okay, I'm going to draw a basic triangle. All right, here. And after that, I'm going to label. So angle yang ni ialah alpha. Okay, now you all know triangle semua ada O, ada H, ada A kan? So katua, O, A dan H. Okay, so tangent, definasi bagi tangent ialah OA. Ini bermaksud O ialah K, A ialah 1. So kita boleh cari the panjang hypotenuse dengan menggunakan teorem Pythagoras. So your Pythagoras theorem ialah K square tambah 1 square and square root. Remember your Pythagoras theorem, okay? So K square tambah dengan 1 square and then square root. Yang 1 square ni sebenarnya tak payah tulis square pun because 1 square equal to 1, right? So K square plus 1. So kita kena bina the triangle. So I get it, okay? And then it says here acute angle. Sukuan pertama sin positif, cos positif, tangent pun positif. Jadi tangent di sini ialah positif. Okay? Alright. So it says here, from here, right, I can find the others. So for example, from this triangle now, I can find sin alpha. Sin ialah OH. So observe the triangle lah. Dari triangle ni, O ialah K over H ialah K square plus 1. That's sin. Okay. I can also get cos. Cos alpha sama dengan AH. Cos kan? So A ialah 1 over H ialah K square plus 1 and then square root. Okay. So dari tangent bina segitiga, kemudian dari segitiga ini I can tentukan sin, I can tentukan cos. Tapi it doesn't mean I will use both lah. So depends on the question. So coming back to the soalan, soalan dikata cari cos alpha 180. So this is the question. So again you pakai the cos punya formula. So I'm going to copy the formula first. So cos A plus minus B sama dengan cos A cos B minus plus and then sin A sin B. Okay. Now we ganti. So this time you must understand yang semua yang A tukar jadi 180, semua yang B tukar jadi alpha. So when I pakai the formula yang ni, it becomes cos 180 tambah alpha sama dengan cos 180 cos alpha, yang ni tolak. Bracket tambah, yang sebelah kanan tolak. And then you have sin 180 and then sin alpha. Okay, so now we ganti. So what is cos 180? No problem. You can press calculator. Okay, we can press calculator. So you press cos 180. Nampak? You get negative 1. Okay, so here we have negative 1. Okay, negative 1. Cos alpha comes from yang ni. Here. Okay, so 1 over K square. So yang ni lah 1 over k square plus 1 square root, okay, and then multiply dengan ni sin 180. Sin 180 sebenarnya again you can press calculator. So sin 180 you will get 0. Okay, you can dapat kosong. So yang ni kosong multiply dengan sin alpha. Sin alpha ialah k over k square plus 1. Oh, hang on, I forgot the square root here. Okay, square root. Okay. So yang belakang ni anything times 0 becomes 0. So the answer straight becomes -1. Bawah dia k square plus 1 square root. Kan? That's it. Okay, that is nombor 8. So, boleh faham tak, Alisa? Okay. So basically, once you understand this, right? So you see now, all this while you have learned trigonometry sejak Form 3. So everything that you learn in your Trigo, in your Form 3, in your Form 4, in your Form 5, NMATS, everything is culminating in this. It's all about penggunaan formula. For NMATS yang Form 5 punya ialah based on using formula. Menggunakan formula effectively dengan betul. Understand? Okay? So it's all about the formula. Most of the formula tak payah hafal. I already told you yang mana yang you orang kena hafal. Okay? Alright, so now moving on. Of course, I cannot be doing everything here. So let's move on. Now, from here, I'll just pick up one question, one or two maybe, because yang ni kan, this one, yang B ni, dia punya bentuk soalan lebih kurang sama. It's still mengguna formula. It is still mengguna formula, okay? So what I'll do here is I will do yang nombor 2 ni. Okay, I'll do question number 2 here. Soalan dia ialah selesaikan, solve. Then is find the angle. Notice domain dia ialah 0 sampai 360. Maksudnya kalau dapat 0 termasuk and also 360 termasuk. Okay, including 0 and 360. Okay, so it's all about penggunaan formula sebenarnya. Okay, alright. So nampak tak? Yang ni you got cos sebelah kiri, you have sin sebelah kanan. That means you kena pakai yang sebelah kiri ialah formula bagi cos, yang sebelah kanan ialah pakai formula bagi sin. So let's see whether you can follow or not. If I do not write down the formula, okay, can you see how to ganti one by one? So yang sebelah kiri, dia punya A tukar jadi X, the B tukar jadi 60, and then yang sebelah kanan, the A become X, the B become 45. Okay, so let's start yang ni pula. Okay, first this is A, this is B. Let me remind you, B is 60 bukan negative 60 B is 60, not negative 60. The negative there maksudnya when you pakai the formula, you're going to write a plus di terbalik. Okay, so in this case here it will be on the left hand side will be cos X cos 60 plus sin X and then sin 60 sama dengan. Okay, that is for the cos punya formula. Alright. And then yang sebelah kanan, I'm going to use the sin punya formula. So yang ni A, yang ni B. Again to remind you that semua yang A tukar jadi X, semua yang B tukar 45. So applying the sin formula now, the sin formula will be sin X, sin 45. Bagi sin, kalau kurungan tambah, the formula pun tambah, plus. Okay, and then you have cos X and cos 45. Got it? Okay, now not complicated. The cos 60 and sin 60 and sin 45 semuanya boleh pakai formula. You can use your calculator. Sorry, you can use your calculator because you asked to solve, menilai. Okay, your answer is going to be a decimal, so you can press your calculator. So go ahead, press your calculator. Find the value of cos 60. Find the value of sin 60. Okay, sin 45, cos 45. Semuanya pakai formula because you are going to find the value of the angle later. That means last kali you have to go into do either shift sin or shift cos or shift tangent at the end. Okay. All right, so I continue one by one. This is cos 60. Cos 60 is equal to 1/2 ataupun 0.5. You can verify pakai calculator, okay? So maksudnya yang ni ialah 0.5 and then cos X. Okay? Tambah dengan sin 60. Sin 60 will give you 0.8660. Okay, but we don't want to mudahkan terlampau banyak. So if you look at the formula here, the calculator, sin 60. Okay, we get this 0.8660. Okay, because it is 3/2. So I take 0.8660. Okay. So 0.866. Hang on. 0.866 and then sin X sama dengan sin 45 is 0.7071. Okay. Kejap. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I wrote the formula terbalik. Hang on, kejap. Yang ni ialah cos dan yang ni ialah sin terbalik. Yep. You're right. Thank you, Balkis. Okay. Cos X sin 45. Betul. Okay. All right. So now here you have cos 45. So you press your calculator for cos 45, you get 0.7071. So yang ni ialah 0.7071 sin X tambah dengan sin 45 pun sama, 0.7071. So 0.7071 and then cos X. Boleh faham? Kan? Okay, so you can verify with your calculator when you press contohnya sin 45, you get 0.7071. You press cos 45, you also get 0.7071. Why is the left side plus? Can write square root 3 over 2. Okay, let me answer your questions one by one. Number one, okay, somebody asked why is it plus on the left? Because the formula on the left is cos. This cos is minus. When this is minus, you pakai tambah. Kita balik, remember? Okay, refer to formula. Only the cos formula terbalik. When the kurungan tolak, the ni kita pakai tambah. And then Jingwon asked, can we write square root 3 over 2? Can, but no point, because in the end you have to write decimal because you are going to find the angle. So I might as well just write decimal. Okay, you can write 3 over 2 boleh if you don't want to write 0.8660, but you might as well change it because at the end everything is going to be decimal. Okay, so what I'm going to do now here is, nampak tak? Okay, we have yang ni, I have sine and sine. So I'm going to bring the sine to this side, and then we have cos here and cos here. So the cos I'm going to pindah the other side. So I pindah the sine to one side, cos on the other side. Okay, I pindah. So let me just show you what happens now. So that means now I have 0.866 sine x tolak 0.7071 sine x sama dengan 0.7071 cos x tolak 0.5 and then cos x. Okay, so we kumpulkan semua sin sebelah kiri, semua cos sebelah kanan. So you have to dapat decimal anyway, so might as well pakai perpuluhan. Okay, so from here yang sebelah kiri ialah 0.866 tolak 0.7071, so you will get here as 0.1589 sin x. Yang ni pula 0.7071 minus 0.5, you get 0.2071 and then cos x. Boleh ikut? Okay, we just selesaikan. So sin sebelah kiri, cos sebelah kanan. Okay, but of course we want to solve. That means I have to find the value. Okay, to solve, to find the angle maksudnya we have to press shift sine or shift cos or shift tangent. But nampak sebelah kiri got sine, sebelah kanan got cos. If you remember, we have one formula where tangent sama dengan sin x per cos x. Nampak? Kalau sin bahagi dengan cos, kita akan dapat tangent. So what I'm saying is that here, because one side ada sin, one side ada cos. So this one I pindah this side. So becomes sin divided by cos. So now when I sambung, what happens now ialah sin x bahagi dengan cos x sama dengan 0.2071 divide by 0.1589. So yang sebelah kiri menjadi tangent, yang ni kita bahagi 0.2071 divide with 0.1589, you akan dapat 1.30334. Okay. All right. Now we can find the value. So to find the value, you have to shift tangent. Okay. So can you see that? What happened now? So semua soalan on this page, they just give you the formula. You have to pakai the tambah tolak punya formula. Kalau sin pakailah sin. Kalau cos pakailah cos. Okay. So because here you got angle, contohnya cos 60 press calculator, sin 60 press calculator, cos 45 press calculator, sin 45 pun press calculator. Okay. And then you just bought one side. Cannot fraction. Boleh fraction. Boleh. What fraction you want to get? Boleh. Okay, Some of you are still very obsessed dengan fraction. Boleh, but in the end, your answer is going to be decimal. Kan? So for example, you faham tak? Yang ni kan? Yang ni, X sama dengan, bukankah yang ni ialah shift tangent 1.30334, which means when I shift tangent this, my answer become 52.5. So jawapan dia become 52.5 degree. 52.5 degree yang ni lah basic angle. Nampak? So it doesn't matter. You want to pakai fraction pun boleh. Huh? Why is it 1.5? Aliyah, look at the arrow. Yang ni, cos pergi bawah sin, and then ambil yang ni, letak bawah sini. So you dapat ni, nampak? Okay, 0.2071 divided by 0.1589. Aliyah, are you okay? Okay. Can the answer, the final answer is not the before answer, the final answer. Here I write, you notice not here I write longer. SPM bagi perpuluhan, you're supposed to take 4SF. 4SF, can. Oh, you can, okay? But I write longer because if you bundakan here before the jawapan penuh, then later at the end, jawapan lari. So now I get 52.5, nampak? 52.5, okay, perpuluhan 5. 52.5. It's actually 52.502. So I bundakan become 52.5, 52.5. Celine, do you understand that? Okay, so 52.5 degree. But not finish yet, that is only your basic angle. Okay, that is only your basic angle. Maksudnya now when I continue, yang ni tangent. Tangent is positive in quadrant number 1 and quadrant number 3, which means, right, your answer here will be x equal to 52.5, the first quadrant, and then 180 plus 52.5. Remember this? So got two answer here. Not to say jawapan lari won't have marks lah. It tak cantik, that's all. Understand? You know what I'm saying? Okay? This tak cantik. Okay? Normally they won't be very strict with that. They lari sikit is okay. Lari sedikit okay. Okay? The one chapter that will lari banyak ialah sukatan membulat. Circular measure. Circular measure is the one where lari banyak. Itu biasa. That's why they give more allowance. They bagi more give or take for that chapter. It always happens for circular measure. Trigonometry normally lari by 1 decimal is okay, no problem. It's all right. Okay, I'm just telling you all because sometimes school teachers are very, very strict about that. They want the answer to be exact, kan? But you know, realistically, if you look at the mark scheme, right, they akan bagi tambah tolak sikit. Okay, they'll give allowance to the pelajar. Itu biasa. All right, so it should not be a very big issue for that. Okay, so yang tu you orang boleh habiskan dua jawapan 1 and 2. Okay, are you all done? Okay, all right. So I think yang ni you orang boleh buat kan. So sebenarnya the number 2 I just bincang satu, the rest you all just ikut saja. Pakai the formula and jangan ganti. Okay? Because now I need to do the other one. Ada satu lagi formula yang kita belum buat setakat ini dan ada soalan bentuknya yang lain dari yang lain. Lain dari yang lain. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay? Just now Ho tanya, you want to write fraction. You want to write fraction? Boleh. Nak pakai pecahan? Boleh. Tak salah. But biasanya I pakai pecahan bagi nombor-nombor yang khas. Okay, down later, I'll see this. Okay, now let's look at this one. So yang ni latihan B sama, that one you orang boleh buat. Okay, lebih kurang sama saja. Just pakai the formula and then ganti, then pakai calculator. This one, let's do this. The double angle and a half angle formula. Okay, the double angle and a half angle formula. Yang ni you really need to see the formula properly. You really need to see the formula properly. Okay, so I tell you what. Let's do question number. Dia tak susah. It's just that you have to realize which formula to use. Okay. So I tell you what. Before I do this question here, let me just ask you all here. Any of you dapat jawapan for this? Did you manage to do this? Probably some of you here may have been a bit faster. Okay. People like Adam. Adam dah siap ke ni?
No.
Okay, never mind. I just tanya ni. Tanya saja. Mana satu lagi budak? Liting? Are you here? Dah siap ke Liting? Dia segan, dia tak dapat, dia don't want to jawab. Okay, anyway, haven't do, okay, never mind, no problem. That's why I want to discuss. You know why? Because sebenarnya this one here is based on your double angle formula, okay? So I tell you what, to save time, I gave you the formula here, right? There, here. So I'm going to focus on this. although it says double angle or half angle formula, right? Actually, they are pretty much the same. So I'm just going to just take the double angle formula because SPM, they give you double angle formula. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the formula. Let's see, where should I put it? Okay, I put on top here. Nampak? Okay. Now, the double angle formula ni tak susah sebenarnya. Okay. All you got to understand is that when we talk about double angle formula, okay, it's just that you have to understand what is the relationship. Okay. So, look, if you look at this question here, okay, question number 2 kan, 2 cos square minus 2 cos square 15 minus 1. Now, guys, you nampak tak this question here sebenarnya is similar to nampak? Can you see that? Just open your eyes. The question is 2 cos square 15 minus 1 equal to 2 cos square a minus 1. Got it? Okay. So let me just write the formula on top so you can see. So the formula ialah 2 cos square a minus 1. Nampak tak? Okay. So if you compare one by one, nampak? 2 ada, minus 1 ada. So from comparing the formula from here, sebenarnya is to tell you that sebenarnya, you know what? A is 15. Can you see that? A is 15. And this is cos 2a. Cos 2a. Okay? Cos 2a. So how do I do the question? Easy. That means 2 cos square 15 minus 1 sebenarnya sama dengan cos 2a. A is 15, which then gives you cos 30. Understand? 2 times 15, 30. Cos 30. What is cos 30? Okay, very simple. You want to know what's cos 30? Let's look at the table here. Nampak? Cos 30 equal to sec 3 over 2. Nampak? Cos 30 equal to sec 3 over 2. So, that means my answer here ialah equal to sec 3 over 2. Done. That's it. Okay. It's just knowing which formula to use. Boleh faham? Okay. So, you have to match padan dengan formula. Padan dengan double angle formula. Now again, it's called double angle formula because as you can see, yang ni here ialah A, tapi yang ni lah 2A. 2 kali ganda. Decimal can, but read the question. Okay. So in this case here, sec 3 over 2, you will get 0.8660. Okay. This question you never specify. But because we know there's a special value for that, so I get sec 3 over 2. Okay? Use other formula. What other formula you want to use? You have to use the formula that match. Okay? Yong Sin asked to use another formula. Well, if you open your eyes, does any other formula match with this? No, it doesn't. Only this one. Only this formula. Nampak? Only yang ni padan dengan soalan kan? Dia kena padan dengan soalan. Okay? Let's do the other questions, then you will see what I mean. Okay, so let's say now I do the other ones. Mana? Okay, I've done number 2. Okay, let's say now I want to do whatever. Okay, I want to do number 5. Let's say. Okay, I want to do number 5. Okay, so you look at the question. Perhatikan dia punya soalan. Perhatikan soalan dia, and banding dengan formula. Yang mana? Can you see? Okay, can you see this? So the formula, the soalan ialah 2 sin 20 cos 20. From the double angle formula, I only know one formula yang ada 2 dekat depan. And then there's no plus minus. That is this formula now. Nampak? Okay. So formula dia lah 2 sin A and then cos A. So when I compare dengan formula 1 to 1, I know for sure that is correct because yang ni 2, yang ni 2. So that means sin, cos. This tells us that dari sini bila kita buat perbandingan A sama dengan 20. And from the formula, this is sin 2A. Nampak? Sin 2A. So maksudnya this is equal to sin 2 and A. A is 20. So this gives me sin 40. This one you press calculator because there's no formula for sin 40 kan. So you pakai calculator. So sin 40, so for example here, sin 40, you get 0.6428. Okay, 64278 bunda akan become 6428. So we get 0.6428 and that's your answer. Boleh bang? Can you understand? Okay, so again, for this page, just bandingkan dengan the double angle formula. padan dengan formula. Okay, padan dengan correct formula. Formula yang sesuai. Because the question given to you will be to match the formula. That's all. Itu saja. Okay, just to match the formula. All right, are you okay? Okay, let me just pause for a moment and see whether if you guys are okay or not. I've been talking non-stop from just now. Okay, any problem or not? No? How are the formulas for cos 2a derived? The cos 2a, how the formulas derived, that one you don't need to know, Chloe, because that one, your textbook will show you all the long steps, but you don't have to know how to do that. You only need to know how to pakai the formula correctly, that's it. Okay? You only need to know how to pakai the formula correctly. Okay? Question number 8. Number 8. Okay. Li Ting says number 8. When you say number 8, wait, let's see which number you're talking about. Are you talking about this question number 8? This one. This one. Is that correct, Li Ting? Hello? Yes. Okay. Now. Okay, number 8. No problem. So, I look at number 8. Okay. This is the question. Now you compare with the formula. Can you see or not? Can you see that question number 8, this one here, does it not match this? Can? Right, it matches that because from the formula they give you here, 2 tangent A over 1 minus tangent square A, kan? So when I compare 1 to 1, I need to make sure that it is the correct formula. So how do I make sure? Okay, so 2 ada, tangent ada, 1 minus ada, tangent square ada. So kesimpulannya, A is actually 60. Okay, and then going back to this one, nampak tak? Yang ni sama dengan tangent 2A. Tangent 2A. So equal to tangent 2 times A, which is 60. So that gives you tangent 2 times 60 lah 120 kan? Press the calculator. What is tangent 120? Yeah. Kan? Okay? Yes, Rishi. Okay? So you get decimal, you get negative kan? So as you can see, tangent 120, right? So tangent 120, you get negative 1.732. So, okay? It's not very complicated. Ultimately, you will realize that you asked me how to get the answer provided. Okay, very simple. She asked me how to get answer provided. Very simple. Yang ni tangent 120. Okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, because jawapan yang dibagi adalah negative 3 over 2. Okay, so you remember or not here? Okay, this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Okay, if you want to get exact value, kan? Okay, so 120. Do you agree or not that 120 is actually here? From here until here is 120. Agree? Okay, that means this angle here will be 60 degree. So quadrant number 2. So quadrant number 2, tangent value is negative. So here negative. Can you see or not in the quadrant number 2, when the big angle is 120, the small angle is 60. So this is equal to negative tangent 60, which gives me negative and then sec 3 over 2. And that's how I find my answer. If I get negative sec 3 over 2. Boleh faham tak? Okay. Li Ting, does that answer your question? Okay. Yong Sin, question number D2. Okay, D2. Here. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. It's just, hang on. I wrote extra here. Yang ni is just negative 3. Negative sec 3. Tangent 60. Where's the triangle tadi? There. Tangent 60. There. Negative sec 3. Okay, sec 3. That's why it's negative sec 3. Because it's tangent 60. Okay? All right. Yeah. Now, the D2. D number 2. Okay. Oh, okay, all right. For this question here, they tell you sine B is 3 per 5. Okay, fair enough. So since they tell you sine B is 3 per 5, okay? So sine is O and H. So 3 and 5, missing number is 4. That means 4 will be A. Correct? And they tell you acute angle, sudut tirus. That means sine, cos, tangent, semuanya positive. Okay, so that means now we can also say that cos B equal to, cos is A, H, which is 5. And then tangent B, which is O, A, 4. Okay, they're all positive, huh? They want the value of sine 4b. Okay, fair enough. So to find the value of sine 4b, okay, 4b, you can be a little bit creative. So what do I mean by 4b? Do you realize that sine 4b is actually equal to sine 2 times 2b? Okay, sine 2 times 2b, because 2 times 2b is 4b kan? So now if I look at the double angle formula, okay, for the double angle formula, sine, for example, sine 2a ialah 2 sine A and then cos A kan? So when I say this one become, change this become 2b, that means this A become 2b and this also become 2b, right? So I change it. Tukar, faham tak? Okay? So kita modify formula dia. So maksudnya now this one becomes 2 sine 2b and then cos 2b. Okay? Then you continue some more. So now you have 2 multiplied by sine 2b. What is sine 2b? Sine 2b ialah 2 sine b cos b. Okay? Multiply dengan cos 2b. What is cos 2b? Cos punya formula ada 3. You can choose one. Mana tadi formula? See that? Or 3. So 1, 2, 3. Just pilih satu. Just pick one. Up to you which one you want to use. You can use the first one, the second one, or the third one. Okay. So I can use maybe the third one. Okay, because here they give you sine. Okay. So if you want to use the third one is like 1 minus 2 sine square b. And then you ganti one by one. Okay, because I already know sine B. Sine B is 3 per 5 can ganti. Cos B 4 per 5 can ganti. And this one here, sine square B maksudnya ialah sine B bracket square. Then you ganti. Then you boleh kira already. Okay, so maksudnya yang ni kita kena ambil formula ganti into another formula. Boleh faham tak? Yongsin? Okay. Alright. So let me finish up. So maksudnya yang ni ialah, if I continue here, this one is 2 multiply with, okay, so over here you've got 2 sine B. Sine B is 3 per 5. Cos B is 4 per 5. And after that, this one multiply with another one, 1 minus 2 sine B square. So sine B ialah 3 per 5 and then square. And then you multiply everything. And then you get your answer. Very complicated, you cannot understand. Okay, if you cannot understand this, okay, another option is this. If you don't want to do this method, then you can say this. Sine 4b, we can say sine bracket 2b plus 2b. Can you understand? 2b plus 2b lah 4b kan? So using the formula, this one then becomes sine 2b cos 2b plus cos 2b and then sine 2b. Why need to times 1? Okay, again, it's all up to you. You see, let me break it down here. Okay. Now, pertama sekali ya, guys, you faham, I think this one you faham kan? This one you understand, this one you understand, and this one you understand, right? Correct or not? Okay, let me do from scratch again, okay? Because you can use either the first one or the second one, terpulang pada pelajar. It's all about the skill that you have in using your formula, okay? So what do I mean? Okay, let's say now, I start from the beginning here. Okay, I remove this. Okay, so firstly, if I start from the very beginning, you faham kan? 4b, I can say it is actually 2 times 2b. Betul tak? 2 darab 2b ialah 4b. So this is the double angle formula. That's why here, nampak tak? This is the double angle formula bagi sine. So sine 2a sama dengan 2 sine a cos a. Except that the a we ganti dengan 2b. So nak apply that formula, kita akan dapat 2 sine 2b and then cos 2b. Tolong faham, 2 sine 2b cos 2b maksudnya 2 darab sine 2b darab dengan cos 2b. Okay? So now we have 2. This part here, okay, this part here, sine 2b now, we apply the double angle formula one more time. Okay? So we will get this one. This will give you 2 sine b and then cos b. Boleh faham? Using the double angle formula one more time. Then multiply yang belakang ni, yang ni lah cos 2b. Somebody asked me, why need to times 1 minus 2? Because you choose. You found that this one is cos 2b. So for cos 2b, the formula got 3. Can you see here? Nampak? You can use number 1, you can use number 2, or you can use number 3. Terpulang pada pelajar. Up to you, what you want to use. Okay, you can use number 1, you can use number 2, you can use number 3. Okay, let's say lah, I decide to use number 1. Let's say cos 2a sama dengan cos square a minus sin square a kan. So if I use number 1, that means now here I'm going to have to multiply it with cos square b minus sin square b. Boleh pak? So I ganti one by one. Understand this, okay? So again, the yellow color one here is for the sin 2b. The green color one is for the cos 2b. Then you ganti. Understand, okay? So now you continue. This is 2 multiply with, inside the bracket here, this is 2. Sin b is, from your question, sin b ialah 3 per 5. Multiply cos b, 4 per 5. And then after that, the green one, yang hijau pula, okay? The green one here ialah cos square b. Cos square b maksudnya cos b 4 per 5 and then square. Sin square b is 3 per 5 and then square. So the 2 yang warna hitam, darab dengan jawapan yang warna kuning, multiply dengan green color. Then you get your answer. Okay? Because they want you to take this is a formula into a formula. So it's like double. Okay, it's multiple of one another. Can you understand? Jingwen, Yongsin? My suggestion is please try and get this kind of question. This kind of question is considered like KBAT kind of question. Okay, right. So it's a formula within a formula. Okay, they purposely make it like that. A formula within a formula. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Time is almost up. Okay. So next week, Monday is a holiday. Please take note. I think you all will know that. Okay. But anyway, next Monday is because Raya. I think you all will know. Because Raya pun dah start on Sunday sebenarnya. Okay. And then after that, I will see you all the following Monday. Okay. The following Monday.